Hi, we're talking. My name's Gary Leswing. I'm an extension educator at the University of Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska Extension down in Nemaha County. And today we're interviewing Clint Wostrel. He's family-owned Union Orchard. He's working here at Union Orchard under the management of Vaughn Hammond, learning the ropes of the trade there. He took the farm begin class last year and learned a lot with that. And now he's kind of learning firsthand what he needs to do on our orchard. So, Clint, good to talk to you today. And just want to how's it going working here at Union Orchard?
Things are going excellent. It's wonderful place to work. Great to be outside working.
So, what are the things that's going on here at Union Orchard that you're doing, trying to develop it and make it a place for people who want to come and bring their family, and what are some of the products you have here?
Well, we have all sorts of different jarred goods, jams, jellies, pickled items, and we're looking to redevelop the outside. When my family took it over, it was starting to be neglected, so we're bringing it back to its prime.
So, I guess last weekend you had event. What was that all about?
Yeah, we this past Saturday we had our Strawberry Saturday. This was our first strawberry event that we've had at this location. We planted about 6,000 strawberry plants this past year, and so this was our first harvest off of our strawberries.
So, like the spring of the year, what are some of the other things that you sell?
We are still in rhubarb. Rhubarb was our first fresh produce of the year. We have about 600 rhubarb crowns, and we'll harvest probably about 1,200 pounds of rhubarb off of our rhubarb crop this year.
Now, to some of that, made into value added like pies or
pies, but the big thing we're doing with our rhubarb, we've contracted with some of our wine vendors, and we will be making rhubarb wine.
Okay, so do you sell? At your store here at the Orchard and in downtown in Nebraska, do you sell pies and donuts and that thing kind of all year round?
Yeah, we have pies, donuts, turnovers all year round. People come from miles around just for our caramel apple pies and our apple cider donuts.
Okay, so another thing that I understand you're doing is putting in, looking at developing a cider apple industry, and what's the plans? How are things going with that?
Things are going well. We planted about 1,200 trees this past year that are the heirloom, or what's commonly known as the cider variety of apples. These apples are primarily used in cider, and we're looking to do hard cider.
So how long when will you think that will happen?
Hoping 5 or 6 years. That gives plenty of time for the fruit trees and the fruit to get ready, and then we also have to build our cidery facility, so hopefully that will get started next year, but hopefully in about 5 years we'll be operational with our hard cider.
Okay, so I just got you guys out in the orchard a few minutes ago. You were planting some grapes. What types of grapes are those, and what are they used for?
Well, here, when you came, we were in the middle of planting our Mars grapes. Mars are mainly a table variety of grape, but we have 4 different varieties of grapes that we have here on site. We have Edelweiss, which we planted a few years ago. Edelweiss is a table and a wine grape. And then we also have St. Vincent, which is primarily a wine grape, and then we also have the Frontenac Blanc, which is also primarily a wine grape.
So you make are just sell table grapes on this variety, or you actually have like grape juice for sale?
We haven't gotten to that point yet. We'll probably have the fresh produce, and then as far as and then we'll be in discussion about our value added as far as grape juice and things like that when it comes closer down the line. But right now we're looking at just the fresh produce.
Okay. So what are the other things? Are you consider yourselves more of a kind of agritourism, where people come and have events and that type of thing, or what do you? I mean, I know you are going to plant some pumpkins, aren't you? This week, maybe.
Yep, we will have pumpkins this fall, and we're building up to be an agritourism destination.
And do you have like a corn maze or something of that nature as well?
We planted corn maze, and we haven't cut the maze diagram in the corn yet, but we will have a corn maze in the fall to go along with our pumpkins and our apples.
So I guess you say maybe last year was your first year when you're really going full bore. How many people visit your orchard? I know your fall is your busiest time of year with events, but what do you think people visit a year?
We probably get close to 100,000, a little over 100,000 throughout the year.
Okay, so what is your, I guess you say, vision for Union Orchard in the next 10 years?
Well, we're building it up to be a year-round destination right now, and that's starting to expand a little bit. When we took it over, it was always operated just 3 months out of the year, and it was closed down. So we're looking to make it a year-round destination.
And I guess your location here is pretty ideal for both Lincoln and Omaha. You're, less than an hour from Omaha, 30, 40 minutes, and an hour or so from Lincoln. So easy access for a large population.
Yep, easy access. If you're in Omaha, you can certainly take Highway 75 south down, and the best way in Lincoln, we're just 2 miles off of O Street when you hit the 3475 junction, just 2 miles south.
Well, thanks, Clint. We appreciate your time today. We'll take some pictures of the orchard out here, and we're going to have this Union Orchard in Clint on my blog later this week. So thanks for your time, Clint, and looking forward to learning more about Union Orchard. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Gary.